Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And it is Wednesday, which means we get Til Deathless do our part 4 or week 4. There is a Deathless Groot here, which really doesn't have anything to do with the material in here. But we are going to be doing the Cosmic Path, and I know a lot of you have put out some concern about this path because of a specific note in it. So we're going to talk about how to get through that. We're also going to talk about how to defeat Onslaught at the end of this. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, let's get into it. This is the team I am going to be using. And we're going to preview first. So we've got a Phoenix, we've got a Silver Surfer, and a Medusa. Now the problem here, each one of these champs generates Furies on their own in their kit. And we also, every 10 seconds with escalating Fury, the defender gains an indefinite Fury buff. Those are indefinite, but so you got to figure out ways to get rid of all these Furies. Rich get richer. Whichever champion has more unique buffs gains 9% of a bar power, so they're going to be gaining power fast. And finally, we have Fuel the Fire. Whenever the defender gains a Fury effect, they become passively unstoppable. They're going to be becoming unstoppable a lot for 5 seconds. If they already have an unstoppable effect, they become unblockable, which because once they get their first Fury, they're going to become unstoppable. They're going to get another Fury very quickly, and then they're going to become unblockable, and they're not going to be very manageable. So we need to be able to manage the unblockable or both. So first off, we've got Beta Ray Bill, and if we look at Beta Ray Bill, if you go down to his Call the Thunder while charging a heavy attack, it says, releasing the heavy attack grants a grit buff for 15 seconds. Grit, they completely ignore the that unstoppable, but not the unblockable, just the unstoppable. All right, the other champion we've got in here is Absorbing Man. Now, Absorbing Man will reduce the duration of Immortality, Unstoppable, Unblockable by 90%. So that means if it's active for 5 seconds, it's only active for like 1 second or a little bit less than that. And finally, we've got Juggernaut. And the only reason I'm bringing Juggernaut is because he gets an unblockable, unstoppable. So I can just kind of just bowl right through these guys and ignore anything they're doing. However, if he goes up against someone that puts debuffs on him, then he's going to be in trouble because he loses that ability. So we're going to begin, and we're going to start with, I think we're going to start with Juggernaut. Juggernaut cannot go up against Silver Surfer because if Silver Surfer uses a heavy, he will put a non-damaging debuff on him, which is armor break, and then his gem will shut off, and then he won't be able to go. We probably could use him for maybe a little bit for Medusa, but if he gets hit by her, she puts an armor break on him, and it shuts his thing off. So we're going to start with him here. And we are going to put boosts on because we want to ensure that we can get through this. All right. Eventually, the game will move forward, and we can actually play it. The wheel is going around. There it goes, finally. Lordy Lord, this game. Now, one thing that he can do is he has staggers. So we might be able to get rid of some of those Furies. So we're going to put a 15% on, and we've got a 20% that we're also going to do. Okay. And that gives him a lot. So we're going to try and get as many Unstoppables on as we can. And we're going to do that. Now I don't care about any of this here. And we're gonna special 3 now if we can. And you can just bowl right through her. You can see that we're already... Oh. And she's done. Just like that. Just like that. We could, because she doesn't do any debuffs, we could just bowl right through her and get rid of all that stuff. So he's actually a good answer to that. Now, he's not a good answer for this guy because this guy is going to nail us. So I'm going to go ahead and use Absorbing Man, and I'm going to start out with his first form. And hopefully, we'll be able to manage and shut off all that stuff. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, back off, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Oh, I messed that up. Man, did I mess that up. Oh, and he got blasted hard. And his stuff doesn't, there he goes. His stuff doesn't last very long at all, so we took him out. You know, all that stuff just kind of turned off. Just completely turned off. Okay, we're going to get our Mysterium. Now we're going to do this last fight with Beta Ray Bill. And we need to get a heavy on kind of towards the beginning. God, I hate it when they do that. Alright, so now we can ignore that. Nice. Come at me, come on. There you go. Nice. I want her to do her special. There she goes. And we're going to do that again. Oh, she got the auto block. But she's not going to auto block this. I got to watch. So I want her to come at me now. Come on. Got her. And she just went down from all of the shocks that are on her. So he works great, but you got to get that grit out as soon as possible and then maintain it. And if you can get it out right away, then the unstoppable doesn't matter. You just have to stay away from the unblockable. Easy peasy. Now we're going to do this guy, and this is completely different. So again, never back down. He's got a regen. You got to be able to manage the regen. Always forward, so he can't go down and he can't go up in health. He can't heal above the health he started the fight with, which is they're giving us that because of all this regeneration that's here. Immovable object, so that really doesn't matter. The big one is Arc Overload and Never Back Down because there's a bunch of those in here, and we're going to have to deal with all the regen. And Photon, so the other thing in his kit, just remember, is that he has non-contact attacks. So if we look at his kit, the first light and the first medium do not make contact, so you have to have a champion that can parry those attacks. And Angela and Photon are both of those. Photon will be able to parry it, and Photon will be able to deal with his regen pretty heftily. I just suck at getting around. I suck at getting around the special one. Yeah, I want... Oh, that... See? This is the problem. Oh, we got it. We had an unblockable. Nice. Oh, that stinks. That really stinks. He had a crush charge right before he put off his special 2, which just blew right through me. Okay, it's up to Angela now. He's stuck at 55%. So she also can block all of these attacks. And I just am terrible at this. Just terrible at it. But I'm not terrible at that. And, oh my god, it's terrible. Look at that. And she's down. Okay, so we're going to have to finish this out with somebody else, which kind of sucks. But we're going to try this with Juggernaut and see if we can get some momentum going before this guy gets ready to blast us. And too late. Oh, no, it's not too late. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. And not going to be enough. And I just am so terrible at this guy's special one. Just horrible at dodging his special one. Alright, he's almost done. So we're going to bring in Beta Ray Bill and finish him off. Nice. Okay, there. Got it. Done. We're finished. So that's how you get around all those Furies with the unblockables and the unstoppables. And, you know, you can just use the rest of your team at that point to get through Onslaught. All right, we're going to get our path rewards and our exploration rewards, which are a whopping 500 7-star Titan shards. All right, that is the video that I have for everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will catch everybody